Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. We getting ready to get started. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know when everybody's joining in on the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Virgo Star Medium. We're getting ready to get started to jump into this reading. We spilling the sauce. We're gonna talk about it. So let me know if you're here. What's up, people? Hello, Yolanda. How are you? We are going to jump into it. Hello, Odell. How are you? Let's get rid of these commercials for a second. And then we're getting ready to jump into this here reading. So if you're here, jump on the live. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, Tarsha K has been in the media for quite some time now. And the only reason why I decided to do this reading is because I had came across another YouTube reader who had actually did a reading on this case between Tarsha K and Cardi B. And I felt like it was a little bit, some exaggeration going on. And so I was like, let me come in here and let me pull some cards on Tarsha K. For those that don't know, Tarsha's real name is LaTarsha Transvena Kibi. Her birthday is March 10th, 1982. I believe Tarsha K's birth sun sign is a Pisces. Okay, Tarsha K is a Pisces sun, Virgo moon. Tarsha K happens to be a Virgo moon. Okay, and so I do feel that this was quite interesting in this here case of hers that she went through dealing with Cardi B. What I will say about Tarsha is that Tarsha, she has Libra on her birth chart 3 times. She also has Sagittarius on her birth chart a couple of times. She has Aquarius. She's an Aquarius Venus. Okay. She has Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Scorpio in her birth chart. Okay. Um, so I was like, let me pull some cards on Tarsha K. Let me see what's really going on. I was kind of shocked as I was looking under Tarsha's information because myself, I'm a Virgo sun and I have moon in Pisces. And I too, just like Tarsha, I have Libra in my birth chart 3 times. And I have Sagittarius and Scorpio in my birth chart. So Tarsha and myself, we do have some similarities on the birth chart. Okay. Now with Tarsha K having these signs in her chart, I was like, whoa, that kind of explains some of the cards that came out on her. Okay, because when it comes to the signs that came out on her, Virgo happens to be a card that did come out on her, as well as Libra and Aquarius. Okay, so she does carry Libra, um, Aquarius, and card also came out on her. So those three signs did happen to pop out on her in her reading. Okay. So what I can tell you about Tarsha K at this time right now, as for how she's feeling, what's going on with her, since this whole thing kind of jumped off, but with the whole Cardi B situation. Let me just say that um as I was going through Tarsha K's chart, okay, I didn't really want to jump into Cardi B, so I left the information with Cardi B alone. Okay, what I can tell you is that Tarsha K's husband, he is a Scorpio. Okay, so her and her husband are definitely very compatible. Okay, Pisces and Scorpio is definitely two signs that's very compatible. Okay, so I'm going to share some information with you regarding Tarsha's situation. So again, we are discussing Tarsha K, whose real birth name happens to be Latasha Transvena Kibi. Her birthday is March 10th, 1982. She is a Pisces, Virgo Moon. Okay, I had no idea that Tarsha K was a Virgo Moon, so that was kind of exciting to find out. But anyway, the first card that I could tell you that came out on Tarsha K, okay, was the Hangman. So when it comes to dealing with Tarsha K's situation concerning the Hangman energy, what I can say is that she is in a situation where she's definitely in need of there's some sort of a sacrifice that needs to be made in order for her to move forward in her situation. So there is some things that she is definitely going to have to let go of moving forward when it comes to her situation, because right now at this time with the Two of Swords energy, with the Two of Pentacles energy, what I can tell you is she is faced with some sort of difficult challenge decision that needs to be made at this time concerning the matter of her needing to seek some sort of balance. Okay, so because her situation right now could be a bit unbalanced, a bit unstable, where she feels as though the situation is really being juggled. And so at this time right now, I do feel that she is really relying hard on her husband's support at this time with this here Two of Cups, because again, Tarsha is a Pisces, her husband is a Scorpio. They are very compatible. Okay, so when it comes to the Two of Cups, I do feel that the two of them, their energy together, they are pulling in on this situation. I do feel at this time right now that Tarsha does feel as though she's been cheated in this situation, where this whole court situation surrounding this Three of Swords energy. I feel as though she feels like there's been a whole lot of deceit and dishonesty and lies told in this court situation between her and Cardi B. Okay. I do feel as though when it comes to moving forward toward the future, there is, a lot of discussions and talks being made concerning, her future. Um right now I can tell you that with this Four of Cups, she does have, a lot on her mind, where she is contemplating some things and really trying to figure some things out concerning her future with the here Two of Wands card, and this here Four of Cups, that she's definitely trying to, figure her shit out. What I could tell you is that Tarsha, being a Pisces, she is definitely a go-getter without any doubt. Okay, Tarsha K being a Pisces, a Virgo Moon, she's a go-getter. No ifs, ands, and buts about that. I can speak on that 100% because I'm a Virgo Pisces Moon. Okay, so the only difference between me and Tarsha is that, I'm a Virgo sun, she's a Pisces sun. I'm a Pisces moon, she's a Virgo moon. So, with that Virgo Pisces in her, she's gonna keep grinding no matter what, okay? And so what I can tell you is that when it comes to this Three of Wands, concerning Tarsha K, she is definitely she's definitely waiting for the right time to perhaps maybe make a move, or like really like bounce back. You know what I'm saying? Because like with the Three of Wands, she's not giving up. I feel as though she really does. She's trying to be patient. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to be patient. Um, did she take a loss in this situation, in this court case between her and Cardi B? Yeah, she did, without a doubt, with that Four of Pentacles. Okay, she definitely took a loss. Okay, and right now she is definitely trying to hold on tight. You know what I'm saying, to the coins that she do have. Okay, I don't feel like she went in the courtroom broke. You understand what I'm saying? Because Tarsha K is a celebrity YouTube blogger. Tarsha K has a lot of different avenues going on, her own website, because people been saying that, she's been losing sponsors and all this and that. What I could tell you is that I feel very safe to say that Tarsha will bounce back, because her husband has 20 years in the restaurant business. Not to mention her husband has several years in the production business, working with different companies. I feel like her and her husband, they make a hell of a team. Um, when it comes to the whole situation between her and Cardi B, what I could tell you is that with the Five of Swords, I do feel like with the Five of Swords here and this Five of Pentacles, okay, I do feel like, Tasha K was definitely dragged in this situation, or somebody was dragged, but there was definitely a lot of deceit, a lot of dishonesty here. Okay. Yeah, like with this whole Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, somebody's definitely feeling depressed and disappointed in this situation due to some deceit, due to some conniving manipulation, some trickery, okay? I even feel like, honestly, I do feel like it's possible that somebody could have decided, you know what, I'm gonna put a spell on Tarsha. I do feel like some black magic did play a role in her case. I do feel like somebody was like, you know what, I'm tired of this bitch, I want her to suffer the same way she's making me suffer, and so therefore I'm going to do whatever it takes to see to it that she loses her shit and that she hits rock bottom so she can stop, and I'm not gonna call no names, I'm not gonna put no shit out there, but I do feel like, somebody definitely has some work done on Tarsha, okay, to cause it so that, she could lose money. I feel like somebody definitely wanted her to definitely take a bow in this situation. um How you doing, Queen 20? Everybody who's here, shout out to you guys. This was definitely somebody who was definitely trying to take from her with this here Six of Pentacles, okay? So when it comes to giving and receiving, I do feel like, Tasha K definitely got breadcrumbed in this situation, without a doubt. I do feel like somebody maliciously set her up and definitely came after her with sharp knives, digging deep in her back. Not saying that Tarsha was innocent in this situation, because the whole situation was kind of, effed up. You feel me? Um, I do feel like, she does view the situation as being a bit petty, calculus, immature, with the Six of Cups in reverse. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is a past, ongoing, long going situation between her and Cardi B. Okay. I do feel as though she views the situation as the only reason why Cardi B won this case is because Cardi B came in here looking for some sort of public recognition. This is how Tasha K views the situation with Cardi. She feels like this was definitely all about celebrity fame and hype, you know and it was all about rags to riches, riches to rags. Again, like I said, with this here Seven of Swords, somebody was definitely being sneaky and malicious, without a doubt. I do feel as though somebody was definitely plotting somebody was definitely plotting and scheming on Tarsha. I mean, I gotta keep it real, you know. Not saying that what she did was cool, you know. I'm not here taking sides. I'm just simply speaking on the energy from how I see it, okay? And so from how I see the situation, I really feel deeply that yeah, I feel like Tarsha was set up. I feel like she didn't understand the assignment. I feel like she came in the courtroom, even though she had, you know, lawyers and attorneys. I feel as though she didn't have the right attorney case to really come in there and back her. Um, I do feel as though, you know, this was a situation where somebody definitely intentionally meant to come in the courtroom and knock her off her high horse without, you know, without any doubt. Okay. Um, I do feel 100% that somebody came in there, you know, trying to entrap her on purpose. You know, or I can even flip this reading. I can flip this reading, right? Because let's say if this is not Tarsha, let's say Tarsha wanted to come in the courtroom and do this to Cardi. Okay, so I can flip that real easy, okay? But because I put cards on Tarsha, you know, I didn't put none on Cardi. This is all about Tarsha K, okay? So I do feel as though this is a situation where somebody definitely tried to set her up and entrap her, okay, causing her to become isolated and all in her leg, you know, all in her head, causing her to become confused and bobbly about this here case, causing her to have to like start all over and plant her seeds when it comes to trying to like pay attention to her harvest, okay. um Even though this situation has happened between Tarsha and Cardi B, right now I do feel as though Tarsha is working on her, you know, she's working on her shit. You know what I'm saying? She is still working on her, you know, working on her craft, whatever she got going on behind the scenes. She's not telling everybody what, you know, what her next move is gonna be. You know, I feel like she's gonna really keep some shit to herself. I feel like she's gonna you know, start working on projects, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, she is a go getter. So she is definitely focused on her stability 100%. I do feel like she is definitely going to be taking some sort of fast action at this time with this here Eight of Wands. Um, Maybe in the beginning, Tarsha maybe wasn't really committed, or, you know, this was a situation where she didn't really think about it, but I really feel like, you know, she's definitely at the point now where she is trying to take some sort of fast action when it comes to her stability, you know. Um it's kind of a crazy situation because like I said, her and her husband are definitely compatible, you know. Um I don't see him turning his back on her. Is he upset with her about, this whole thing could have been easily resolved? Yeah. Sometimes does he get, tired of the BS, and sometimes does he want her to kind of fall back and pull back a little bit from doing this whole, Tarsha K YouTube celebrity blog. Sometimes I do feel like he does, kind of talk to her, kind of want her to do something different, to choose a different avenue, a different source, a different, source of income, business. Tarsha K is very smart, very intelligent. She has a very good head on her shoulder. Like I said, she's a go-getter, so nothing is gonna stop her. Now, did she suffer some sort of you know, being real tired, stressed out, anxiety, nightmares? Did this whole case stress her out or overwhelm the shit out of her? Yes, it did. Did it cause her to become tired and like really couldn't sleep? Yes, it did. I do feel like this case wore the living shit out of her at this time. Hey Dina, Queen, everybody who's up here, you know. Is she carrying a heavy burden on her back? Yes, she is. Okay, with the Ten of Wands. Does she feel like she's carrying this, a heavy ass load on her back? Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Because she got to kick out all that money. Yeah, But again, um, I feel like even though she's carrying a heavy burden, because of, due to the Queen of Swords energy here, somebody, speaking their truth, I do feel like somebody definitely spoke up and spoke their truth concerning this whole court situation. Okay. Um, You know, maybe a part of her, you know, she could have knew something, she could have spoke her truth. I do feel like people got mad because they tried to silence her and they wanted her to be quiet and she wouldn't be quiet. I feel like because she kept going at it and she kept, you know, pushing the button, I feel like people wanted her just to be quiet and shut the fuck up and she didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say that Tarsha, you know, maybe Tarsha spoke her truth, you know what I'm saying? But because the Queen of Swords is somebody who, you know, is going to speak her truth no matter what. You know what I'm saying? She's not going to hold back. If she has to check a situation, correct, she's going to do that. Okay. So, you know, there could have been some cover up on Cardi B's side. Okay. What I could tell you right now is that Tarsha is taking on this Queen of Wands energy, and that her husband is taking on the King of Wands energy. Okay, and so when it comes to her finances and you know how she plans to go about it, what I can tell you is that you know together between her and her husband, I do feel like they are coming up with creative ways on you know, when it comes to their finances and when it comes to their coins, I do feel like when Tarsha K went up in that courtroom, like I said, I don't think she went up in there broke because Tarsha K, you know, she had some coins, she got, you know, she had money sitting back. I do feel as though, you know, I feel as though there could have been a check already wrote out for 2 point something million dollars on her behalf. Okay, I do see her and her husband with this strength card, you know, taking on the Leo energy when it comes to taming the beast and having or needing to defend herself. I do see her holding on to her self-confidence. I do see her and her husband really standing up and you know she's still, you know, she's taking her power back. You know, I don't see her punking down. I don't see her, you know, running and hiding into no hole because a lot of people are telling her that maybe she should take a break, take a vacation, you know, get off of YouTube for a minute and take a break, you know. I don't see that happening right now, but what I do see happening because Tarsha is a Virgo moon, okay? She is taking time with this Hermit card. She is taking time to go within and reflect, you know, and reassess the situation, okay? Um, I do feel like there are some challenges in her marriage, in her relationship right now, where she really does feel as though this is the time that you know her and her husband needs to really you know like pull together. I do see her like maybe she will decide to take a break and be like, you know what, because I think her husband is going to get stressed out with her working on YouTube and you know and blogging and still trying to hold her seat, you know, and still trying to be who she is, be the best queen, you know, come correct and do what she do. I feel like, you know, he's going to get to the point where it's going to kind of overwhelm him and he just wants her to pull back for a little bit. And I do see her taking some time to do that. Okay. Now, understand, like I said, Tasha K is an Aquarius Venus. Okay. And she has Aquarius in her birth chart twice. Okay. And she has a Libra in her birth chart 3 times. And she has Sagittarius in her chart like 2 times. You understand what I'm saying? So she has, you know, she has fire in her chart. She has air in her chart. You know, she has air in her chart like 4 or 5 times. She has fire in her chart like 2, 3 times. She has Scorpio on her chart. You know, she got water, she got earth, you feel me? And so I do feel like she still feels hopeful about her future, okay? And so when it comes to her trying to manifest, I do see her, you know, still continuing to push forward. I do see her, you know, standing on her faith for what she believes in. There was a moment where part of her got maybe comfortable in her situation, where she kind of got content in her situation, and she wasn't willing to change for nobody because you know she could be a bit stubborn at times. I also do feel again that somebody could have really put some sort of a magic spell on her. Okay, I do feel like she definitely went through some sort of karma in this here when it comes to the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, because again, she got this here Justice card along with this here Judgment card. Okay, so when it comes to this here Judgment card, okay, that's all about a wake up call, okay, after going through some sort of karma, because this judgment card is all about either good or bad. This judgment card is all about how you treat other people, because what goes around comes around, and what you do in the dark always comes to the light. So the way you treat people when it comes time for judgment, you gonna pay the consequences. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like she did receive some sort of karma in this situation, because she got this here Wheel of Fortune, okay? So for Tarsha, the Wheel of Fortune came out of reverse for her when it comes to facing this karma and receiving some sort of a wake-up call, where with this Justice card, she was definitely forced to give accountability for her actions and the part that she played in it, okay? I do feel like, without a doubt, this, the court came to a decision where, world card, it was a completion. You know what I'm saying? She lost the case. And so with this whole world card, turning over a whole new cycle, it's done. It's closed. You know what I'm saying? And, a part of this whole situation, yeah, it was definitely some lies and some deceit going on, some trickery. Again, how will Tarsha come out in this situation here? How you doing, Divine? What's going on? Shout out to my moderators on the channel. Um, will Tarsha K bounce back from this situation? Yeah, I do feel like in time, she will have some sort of a new beginning with that dear Ace of Cups. I do feel like she's going to be very patient and move in moderation to keep some shit to herself. When it comes to this Temperance card, Sagittarius, because some shit was said, back and forth, and shit kind of fell apart, fell to the wayside. She do got Sagittarius in her birth chart a couple of times, okay? So Sagittarius came out on her, Aquarius came out on her, Libra came out on her, Virgo came out on her, and so she just so happens to have Virgo. Like I said, she's a Pisces, Virgo Moon, Aquarius, Venus. She has Libra in her birth chart 3 times, Sagittarius a couple of times, yeah, so these cards definitely came out. She also got the Chariot card, okay? So that Chariot card is all about overcoming obstacles, okay? So I do feel that she will overcome this obstacle. She will just, chalk it up as a loss. I do feel as though she will be, because I feel like Tarsha K has she's a very smart businesswoman, okay? So I do feel like she has a lot of collateral that she will be using in this situation. So I feel like it's gonna be some shit that she is going to be like selling, or she's going to take in exchange when it comes to the collateral, because she's gonna use her head, because again, she's a smart businesswoman, she's a go-getter. Her husband, he has a lot of, work ability under his belt, so they both are leaders and they both are bosses in the situation. I feel as though, like I said, I feel like a check was already being cut for like 2 point something other million already given on Cardi's behalf, okay? So I feel like, there could be another close 2 million that needs to be made or gave. I feel like within Tarsha K's collateral, whatever she got, going on business wise, I feel like that will be, paid back within due time. This was a lesson learned in here in this situation. This is a crazy case, but all in all, I do see Tarsha about, I see her bouncing back, because she's a go-getter. She's not gonna let this situation stop her from being who she is. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna punk down. I feel like she's gonna take this as a loss, and do what she has to do. I do feel that within due time, she will take some time away for her and her husband and have some time for them. And I do feel like she will come back and it will be a different, a sort of different vibration. I do see her taking some time away, her and her husband, because I feel like he's going to get overwhelmed and he's going to be the one that's going to tell her, let's kind of fall back from YouTube for a minute and let's work on us, because you're putting too much energy into this whole YouTube shit and we're sitting here having to kick out money for it. And so I feel like the two of them will eventually, get back up and do what they got to do. I do feel like in the long run, um, will Tarsha have people that might try to turn against her or whatever? Maybe it's a possibility. But in the long run, I feel like she will bounce back from this. You know what I'm saying? Because she's strong. She's strong. You know what I mean? Did it overwhelm her? Yeah. Did she lose sleep, with anxiety, depression? She went through all that too. So not just Cardi B, but Tasha went through a lot of that too. So she caught it. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I didn't want to go too deep into this whole thing because I didn't want to be stuck on this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tarsha K. So if she does come across this reading, I just want to say, Tarsha K, if you feel like you want to reach out for a private reading, girl, do so. And I promise that if Tarsha K or her people do decide to reach out and have a private reading, I will keep it personal. I will not public side it. You know what I'm saying? I won't go public with that. But I felt it was important to share this information because like I said, I came across another reader, a couple of people who I saw do readings on Tarsha K, and I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead on and let me do this because it's none of my business, and I'm not, I'm not a person who clout chase. I can give less than a shit. You feel me? But I just felt like I wanted the truth to come out because a lot of people was coming out here doing these damn readings and they saying all types of crazy shit. You feel me? And I just wanted to come here and just keep it 100% real. Because my people who follow me know I keeps it real. So with that being said, you guys, I am out. All right. As always, love it. God bless to my Virgos. I'll bounce back with my Virgos. I'm gonna give y'all a reading, all right, Virgos. So I'll be back in about an hour, and I'll be going live with a Virgo live reading. All right. Shout out to all you guys. I'm out. God bless.